guys, I finally got the box in. I have had so many emails and messages asking when am I going to be showing the latest Colourpop mystery box. It finally arrived, you guys. So don't despair. We're going to open it up and we're going to see what's inside of it. Hey beautifuls, welcome back to my channel where we do lots of unboxings. If you're new to my channel, welcome and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. We are going to be looking at the latest Colourpop mystery box, and I also have their mystery palette bundle as well today. So I'm going to be showing you both of them. But if you guys want to see what's inside of their mystery boo box, keep on watching. So this mystery box retails for $49. It is not a subscription, it's a one-time purchase. It is a limited edition bundle right now. So if you do want to get this mystery box, it's only available while supplies last. Once they sell out, they will not be restocking. Now Colourpop, I've unboxed, I think, every mystery box that they've ever done in the last 2 or 3 years. I've pretty much had all of them, which is why so many of my viewers have been emailing and messaging me saying, hey, we need to know what's in this box. We don't know if we should buy it or not. So of course, I've got you guys covered. We're gonna open it up. It's one of those I buy it so you don't have to kind of things. Usually, I shouldn't say usually, the last couple boxes we've opened up have been really good with Colourpop. Like, they have been good. But there was a spell for a while where these mystery boxes were terrible. And unfortunately, it not only scarred me, it scarred my audience, and we can never forget the famous stickers from Colourpop. We'll never forget the tattoos that Colourpop sent over. I mean, it was just bad, bad, bad. So like I said, $49 for this box. It's called the Mystery Boo box. It is not Halloween themed or centered around the holiday at all. That is just the title of the mystery box, and it says all treats, no tricks, but that's just the title and the advertising that they're using. The actual box itself will just be a variety of products from the Colourpop website. So I also added on a $15 mystery palette bundle, and they actually separated them out. So I know the exact 3 palettes that I got for $15. Now this was offered to me at checkout, so I added in the mystery box, and then when I went to checkout, there was a little pop-up window that came up and said, would you like to add on 3 palettes for $15? And I was like, well, yeah, that's cheap. Like, why not? So the 3 palettes that I have here for 15 bucks, I have the Baby Got Peach palette, which I will open these here in just a second. I also have the Wine and Only palette. And then last but not least, I have the Wild Child palette. So these are their classic 9-pan shadows. And then each of them will be a little bit different based off of their theme. So we're going to do Wild Child first, and it has kind of that giraffe print to it. And then inside you will have a mirror, and then your shadows will be down below. So this is very neutral. Again, these are a mystery, so you don't have any say over which palettes you will receive. But I just feel like 15 bucks for eyeshadow palettes is a pretty good deal. The next one is Baby Got Peach. So we should definitely have a lot of peach tones inside of this palette, and it will look like this. I believe these palettes are also discontinued now, so it kind of makes sense why Colourpop is doing such a great sale on them. But you may get completely different palettes than what I even have here today, you guys. This is just what is in my box. And then the next one is Wine and Only. I'm excited for this because I like the color here. The kind of burgundy color is really pretty. So there is a mirror again inside of this one. Ooh. Look at those. I like this one. Now, I do not have this one. I have the other 2 already, but this is really pretty. So for $49, I am supposed to have 11 full-sized items inside of this box. So this is what it looks like for your first impressions. So first item that I have in here is the Orange You Glad eyeshadow palette. Love the bright neon orange. I hope it's that bright inside of the palette. But I love the bright colors, you guys. So this is what it will look like outside of the box. It will have a mirror inside, and then here's your gorgeous orange shades. We've got some like golden yellow tones too. This is a little bit more coral down here, but it does create a very pretty look. Like I start to look at this quad and I'm like, oh, that would look gorgeous together. Keep it in this row even. So I do think this will create some pretty looks, especially for this fall. Today I'm wearing all of the eyeshadows from my eyeshadow palette, my Four Seasons palette, which I do have available for sale too. So I'm just gonna, do a little shout out for myself here. So if you guys wanna buy my eyeshadow palette with these shades, I've got a link down below as well. But this one I definitely want to use right now for this fall season. The next item that I have is called Just a Tint. This is a lip crayon. So it looks like it's gonna be a really large product that you can just draw right on to give yourself some color on your lips. The shade is Cherry Pickin'. So this is what it looks like here. I love the shade name. So cute. So here's our giant crayon. This is really big. I do think these are easier in some ways to apply just because it is such a large, you know what I mean? Like it's easier to just draw it on really quick. And I do think the color is really pretty too. Well, we have another liner in here. I think it's a lip liner. It's called the Graphics Ink Liner. So maybe this is eyeliner. I'm not quite sure, but the shade, I feel like this is what you would use on your lips and not your eyes. So it's shade So Whiny is the color on here. And it's definitely giving us kind of that Merlot vibe. I think it's a liquid liner. Let me look here, you guys. See, clearly I have no idea what this is, but yeah. So maybe it isn't lip. This might be an eyeliner because this looks like something you put for your eyes. Oh, it's pretty. Look at that. You know what I just realized? There's 4 eyeshadow palettes inside of this mystery box. That's not counting the 3 palettes that I showed you guys earlier. Like that was totally separate. So I'm kind of loving that of the 11 products, 4 of them are palettes. So palette number 2 is the Blue Moon eyeshadow palette. I do not have this one, but I do love a good blue, you guys. So I'm curious to see what this will look like. So beautiful color on the outside. Hopefully this is what we get inside. There is a mirror per usual. Ah! Oh, I love this. Look at this white shimmer up here to go along with it. Okay, this is the best palette that I've seen in here so far. Like out of all of them that I've opened up, this is the one I'm drawn to the most. Now this next eyeshadow palette, I do technically already have from my previous mystery box. So this is called Off Melrose, but it is a larger palette. So there's actually 12 shadows inside of this one. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but everything from Colourpop is cruelty free as well. So this palette will not have a mirror in it, but you do have 3 more shadows instead. So it's kind of a nice trade, instead of getting 9 shadows, you get 12. You just don't have a mirror. It's a very safe, neutral palette. So I think it does work for a great like daytime look if you don't want anything too fancy. I haven't really used this palette only because it's just not as colorful and bright as what I normally go with, but I don't think this is a bad palette by any means. We did receive one of their Super Shock shadows. See, I always have to like slow down when I'm saying that because too many S's in a row gets really complicated for me. So this is in the shade Deck. It's D-E-C-K. So it is like a gunmetal shade. It is a single pan of eyeshadow, but the idea with these is that they are really pigmented. So you're supposed to get a lot of great color out of these ones. So I do think this is a gorgeous color. This is one that I would probably use in wintertime more so, that kind of silvery effect. It's great for like a winter look. I mean, so far you guys, I really like this mystery box. One thing that I'm always concerned about is if they're gonna give us wearable shades or not, because sometimes with these mystery boxes, they will send us what's left over or the things that didn't sell well or that don't work or that people don't like. And I always get nervous that you're gonna buy these and then it's like, great, I got $50 of things that I'll never wear. But so far, everything has been very wearable and there's shades that I think will work for everyone. So far I'm loving this. Now the next product that I have is one of their Super Shock cheek products. So it's a single pan of cheek color. What do I want to say? Blush. That's what I want to say. I can't. I had a total brain fart. I was like, what do we call the thing that goes on her cheeks? So this is from a collection that Colourpop did with Mariah, I think it is, Mariah. And it's called the Digital Baddie Blush. So this is what it will look like. It just had a little bit more unique packaging, and then this is the blush shade here. Now these I have found are not as pigmented as they look in here unless you build them up. So I find that if you really want that color, you have to do it a few times to really build up that product. So it's good blush. I do like it. I like that it's blendable, but it is also very lightweight too and a little bit sheer. So you gotta work with it a little bit. The next item that we have in here is the Ultra Matte Lip. Man, all these shades work so well together. So this is what it looks like. Now it says Ultra Matte. Sometimes that means it can be a bit drying. You may need to use like a lip balm or something over top of it. The shade is called Off the Record. And it is a full-size product that we have here. Everything's been full-size, so love that. Here's our color again. I think it's great for fall, you guys. Like, I'm really loving this box. Now, this is a bold color for me for my lips, but I don't think it's a bad color at all. We also have a liquid liner in the box today, and this is part of the BFF collection. So the shade is called Ducky, which I'm not really sure what that's referring to. I'm thinking, you know, the best friend duo with Ducky that I go to would be Spike. And this is coming from the Land Before Time movies. Remember Ducky and Spike and they were best buds? I don't know, maybe that's not who they were thinking of, but that's who I'm gonna go with at least. So this is your Colourpop liner. It will be a felt tip here, and then you've got that bright pink color. I feel like though, yeah, it goes down as kind of like a Barbie pink. So it looks brighter on the actual tip, but it's not gonna go down that bright. We have one more lip product in here, and this is the Glowing Lip Lipstick. The shade on this one is Highland Ave. So I don't know why it's glowing. This is a comfy, feel-good lipstick that delivers a glossy pop of color. It's vegan, and it also has shea butters inside of this and superfruit butters. Okay. So it's just gonna be their formula, so it's just a little bit different than some of their other lip products. So let's take a peek at this one. This is more of like a balmy consistency. Doesn't this look like that Clinique lip balm or lipstick that they have? What is it called, you guys? And it was so popular in the 2000s as well. But like the shape of the stick, the dark color, everything about it reminds me of that product. And that product was like super viral as well. I don't know. That's just, it could not be related at all. It's just what I see. But I do think, again, you've got a nice berry lip here. And the last item inside of this mystery box is our fourth eyeshadow palette. This is the Blow and Smoke eyeshadow palette, you guys. So this one, I bought this when it first came out a couple of years ago, and it does a great smoky effect, you guys. So it's very grayscale, very dark, but I feel like it works like when you want to do a great smoky eye, it's there for you. Now, I may not want to do this look all the time, but it's awesome to have on hand. So this is a great one just to have in your collection because not a lot of other palettes out there will give you all of these grayscale colors, and these pair so well together. But I also think, where was that one at? This one that we saw earlier, this shadow that comes along with it. Again, I feel like they're giving us a great look here. So we've got this kind of like smoke show. We've got the deep eyeshadows, but then we've had these gorgeous red lip colors in here. I don't know. It just feels like this box was put together with a lot of thought into it. So that is everything inside of the Colourpop Mystery Boo box. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think, but I approve, you guys. This is really good, I think. So first off, I love the fact that of the 11 items, you're getting 4 palettes. That's awesome. I love that there's a lot of wearable colors in here. It's not just eyeshadow, but there are lip products in here. We also had the blush as well. So I do feel like they give you a little bit of everything. And I like that you could create a lot of looks with what they sent as well. So all in all, I think this was a great box. I think it's worth the money that you're spending on it. I love the extra 3 palettes that I got as well for $15. Now that was an add-on, so just keep that in mind that you will not receive those 3 palettes unless you do the add-on purchase. But all in all, you guys, I think this was worth it. I'm so happy that we do not have tattoos or stickers in here. Like, I honestly think it's behind us now. I think we're good. I don't think Colourpop's gonna do that again. I think they learned from their mistake, to be honest with you. I'm still gonna be you know, I'm still gonna be a little traumatized by all of it and I won't forget it, but I do think we're in the clear at least. So if you guys are interested, don't forget I do have a link down below where you can purchase your very own mystery box. This is available while supplies last, so if you guys would like to try everything out that I have here today, don't wait too long on that link. I would purchase it as soon as you can. So until next time, beautifuls, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all in my next unboxing video. Bye!